Hey friends, sitting at 128 bankroll now. Feel a lot more confident with going into today's session actually. So I think we've turned a new leaf. So we just need to concentrate on what we've currently built though. But yeah, we found really a few good spots. Got an open ender and a flush. We're gonna bet it. And gets a fold. This hits. No, it doesn't hit our range. We didn't actually bet pre-flop. But yeah, anyway, we've somewhat stopped leaking money with the C betting. That was our biggest leak coming across that. We could sometimes have the best hands here, but if he hasn't paired it, yeah, he could have ace jack or something strange. Alright, just gonna fold there. But we're in position there, maybe could have called. Either way was fine. Alright, we 3-betted. Oh no, we didn't. That's fine. Alright, try to go for a steal from the small blind. We've tightened up in the small blind as well. We've got a lot of backdoor straights coming through, so if we get a king or probably if we get a queen, that'd be really nice. It's a multi-way punt, he raises. Alright, got a raise here. We're just going to fold out, I guess, with the raise. Problem is he's going to have a lot of equity behind him. I didn't think he could have folded that flop as well. But sometimes it's a little bit too... sometimes it's a little bit too tight to just fold there. This hits our range, we've got to bet it. Queen jack misses. Could have probably folded the turn. Alright, we hit the straight, so if he tries to bluff us, that's fine. But he could easily have an ace here. It's going to be a chop, nevertheless. The only we hope that he has a 9, and he thinks we have nothing. It's going to shove, yeah. Only shoving because just in case he's got a 9. Alright, we have a gut shot. Queen jack. Alright, but the flush is there, so we'll go see you later. Okay, got top pair. A lot of backdoors coming through, hopefully. Hopefully if we go here and it goes check check on the turn. Okay, we've hit trips, which is a nice hand. Get some value for the 9 hopefully. Alright, king 10, thought we were bluffing. Fold there, king 10 here. We had ace queen, so a good fold anyway. It was quite a big raise. And king 10 is not a great hand. I mean, it was suited, don't get me wrong. It was such a huge raise. Okay, defending that second pair. Calling. We can fold this one, I think. But as you can tell now, we're not actually folding that easily. You know, we're actually staying in the hand. So actually, last session, the session before that, we were actually value betting second pair of hands and getting paid. That's how good it was. It's just like turning a new leaf. So just a few good things like minimizing the c-betting, getting extra value from certain spots as well. All right, we have an open. We've got a flush draw. I would really wanted to get a draw as well, gut shot, but we didn't get there. Got second pair, hopefully quick call by the 8. You might call with an 8, might call with pocket 9s, pocket 10s there. Sometimes they do have the king, which we found out last game, but one hand you're doing it, and then 1 or 2 hands, but if you're getting the value from all the other hands, then it makes it more worth it. Definitely a lot more easier. I got a 3-bet, 39%. Also, it's isolating. Happy to take it down pre-flop, that's fine. Ace-7 offsuit. Not a great hand, probably could call, but you're only trying to get... Sometimes an ace does work, but... Alright, folding there. Are we 3-betting? No, we're going to get rid of King 10. Alright, so sometimes we've been defending a bit too wide as well. And you got to play a lot of fit and fold poker from the big blind, and it's just not great. You just do a ton of folding on the flop. Alright, we could have the best card here. So we're going to bet. Beautiful. Also, you just got to remember too, sometimes they tell you that they got a weak hand. Alright, got to go in for a steal. Gets to 15%, which is probably classified as a weak reg. Got to fold here. If we hit a 5, 6, 7 does come out. There's a lot of straight draws. Our hand could be dirty. Also, it's multi-way pot as well. So chances are, they're going to make us pay to get to the river. Alright, call pocket 7s, pretty easy call. Probably never folding the flop. He's got a hand like ace king, we're doing pretty good. Alright, let's get a bet it. He's going to do a ton of folding here though. He let us in, made a mistake. He knows it's going to be... Most players will know that they're beat, but they get stuck and want to know what they lost on. Need a jack for ace 10. He folds. Reluctantly folds. Alright, it's cheap enough. But I'm going to fold. Only a jack beats us. Alright, I'm gonna bet here. You could easily snap call with the jack. Also snap call with king queen, king 10. There's obviously if there's a straight there, it looks pretty scary. but the problem is there was also a lot of two cards, two pair of hands that would call us. Maybe a naked ace would call us. We had two pair. Alright, king 10's gone. Seven sort of hit his range. Queen 9 at 4 hits his range to flop. Alright, I'll call, but only because there's two people. Alright, it's cheap. Alright, we could have the best hand here. I called because if he hit a 7, we could go all the way. Ah, damn it. And also, I could have bluffed him on the ace. Yeah, definitely could have bluffed him on the ace. The only reason is we know that it's going to be a lot harder for our opponent to have a queen in his hand. So then, assuming that, you just fire away. Oh wow, pocket 7s versus 8s and now 5s and 6s. So it's a little bit of a downturn. Alright, got top pair, got backdoor flush, backdoor straight, loving life. Okay, this hits us. Get some value from the 9 hopefully. No. Okay, the jack wins. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get called by the 9. I'm not sure if it would have been 9. Very expensive. Aces. Hopefully someone else 3 bets. Okay, single raised bet, question mark. Alright, call behind. We've got a gut shot here. It hits his range. Let's do it a gut shot. Very expensive. It's one of those cards though, you get that 9, get the straight. Are we getting paid? Maybe. Alright, we're just going to fold out the 2s here, I think. Try and steal with jack 9. Beautiful. Alright, pocket 9s. Okay, hits his range. Also multi-way pot as well. Alright, hits our range, we got a better. We'll let go. It's got a king. Just doing some disciplinary folds there. Which is fine to do. Like we saw how quick it turns around the last session. Started off pretty slow, and then before you know it, all tables were pretty full, like going extremely well. So okay, gonna raise it up, see what he does. Don't know what he's got, but I think he's got like a 2-pair hand. Okay, maybe a little bit too much. Okay, we saved money here by missing. Also the fact it was a multi-way pot. If we hit the 8 there as well, we would have been fine. Had a lot of backdoor chances here, but just fold now. Probably could have folded the turn. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Alright, pocket 5s. 3-2's no good. Alright, hits our range. Sort of. Happy to get a fold with 5s. Okay. Get some value from a 7 hopefully. No. Yeah, I thought 5s would actually go alright and get the fold, but maybe we should just got the free card. Sort of fell for it, I guess. Okay, 3-bets us, but big blind, with ace-8, not the greatest of hands. It's not bad, but you can't. It's really hard to make a straight. Not suited, out of position. You get dominated a lot of the time, but probably not in 3-bet pot. If we 3-bet it, it's hard for our opponent to have something, but he still could have the queen there if he bets though. Ooh, hit a book on the river. Alright, gonna raise it. Alright, kings is calling there. Alright, got caught here. Pot queens, you got a 3-bet. Kings are gone. Alright, got a c-bet, but I'm not gonna like it. Does hit our range though. From early position, we can 3-bet as well. Alright, ace-jack suited. Got shot. Alright, gonna get some value from the 9 hopefully. He did bet the turn, he didn't bet the flop. So he could have been betting the 9. King queen's gone. Under the gun. Probably could call this one, but I'm going to fold. Alright, pocket 10s again. Alright, just hit the set, it's going to bet it. Just gonna build the pot up. Need the pot to, you know, depending what he does next. Bit of a dry board, so we'll just we'll c-bet that one. Alright, 3-betting king 10 suited in position, got position. Okay, just hold out. Go for a steal with ace full suited. So as you can see, we gained it back there anyway. Single raised pot. We need an ace. We need an ace, and now okay. Need a spade, but given the action, there could be pocket threes, there could be pretty much anything. Okay. We probably could value this now. I'm gonna fold. Multi-way pot anyway, so. Okay, 3-bet 10s. Going to check raise, gonna raise up the flush here. We don't have a strong flush. We just have a decent flush. Alright, just call behind. Oh, he's got king jack. We don't have the absolute nuts, so just call it behind there, it's fine. He bet into us. If he checked to us, then we'll probably going to, you know, do a thin bet on the river. If you do enough thin betting, you'll work out if, you know, when they're going to be bluffing you. It's good. We did this session because we've played the earlier session, which was the same day. Like the last video was the same day. So today's the second session. It's my birthday, so we've had the day off work as well. This is typically this time I do start playing a big session, like 2.5 to 3 hour sessions. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I thought we'd have you know, probably 2 lots of hour and a halves just to try and get onto the leaderboard, make sure it's more or less just trying to keep our quota from how many hands we play in a day, just to try and forever improve, even when it doesn't feel like you're improving. You're always trying to improve. Just gonna call the checks, just flat from out of position. Some people might argue to raise, but then if he shoves all in, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be folding out a lot. Alright, so we're just gonna go for value here. Jack, the ace hits his range. That is the worst. Probably should have called. Yeah, of course. Should have just went check fold. Yeah, I should have just went check there on the river and fold to a bet. I mean, it's quite obvious he's got something there. But the reason why I bet too, I thought maybe kings and queens will snap that off as well. So we do get value. Jack kind of helps us. 2 pair out of range. Check behind. Easy fold. Yeah, Yeah, it's a shame with the aces not helping us that hand. Okay, got a pair, had a backdoor flush. Second pair here. Still could have the best hand, but he's got sixes. No. Okay, win this one though with 10. Don't think we're ever getting value from a 9 high. Okay, 3 betting in position. Okay, chances are he might not have a king, but if he calls, he does. And we could easily have ace king here. That's what we're repping. And he calls, so he's got a king. He's not a magician. He just was lucky. Jack 10 on the river. Whew. So we actually valued him. We made him pay. We're just very unfortunate. So top pair. Alright, see what he does with the 9. Hopefully he calls. Ah, it's the split. Need that 4. Alright, it hits our range, we've got to bet it. Alright, cbet inbound worked the treat. King queen, probably could have folded, but watch him have ace jack. If he's got ace king, we're laughing at. He could definitely have ace king. Alright, we're going to bet here and hopefully get caught by ace king. I went a little bit higher too. Alright, queen jack. Gonna bet. We do have a gut shot and no aggression. Folding. Ace 10 there. Question mark. We could have probably called 9, 9, 8 there. Missed their gut shot. Okay, pocket 2s. Playing about 22% of hands, which is pretty cool. It's not too high, not too low. I'm folding ace queen there. This hits our range. Also got a 4, so if he's got a king or something like that, we hit the 4. We're definitely building a solid pot. Alright, 2s are gone. Not going for a set while there's a straight or a flush draw. Folding here. 7-5 offsuit's trash. Do not call it. Okay, does he steal a lot? He steals a hell of a lot. Alright, we just wanted to go all in. We had 2 pair. Cheeky, and we were right to bet 4-bet him as well. We did it for value if you have a look. He got a royal as well. 36, cheaper. Alright, we're gonna check behind. I'm gonna call. Got some back doors. Don't really bet anything with Jack 8. Yeah, what a run out. Probably should have just folded pre-flop. We should have folded the flop as well. 9-8. Okay. I didn't think that was happening. So that was pretty good. Okay, hits his range. Alright, king high. We're king suited. Let's fold to a 3-bet out of position, although that was perfect. Hopefully he's going to go check, but no. Alright, get some value from the king. No. Ace 2. Alright, raising up ace king. Alright, so I've got 2 tables off and running now at least. Do you remember we've got the cash back, so when I look at that figure, we've still got another, I think $30 or something on top of, so. So at the moment, still waiting to get some decent hands. We've run some small decent pots though. Still thinking about getting used to calling king suited hands though. Ooh, I'd love to hit a 2. Alright, I gotta call 1, but I think it's cheeky though. King 9 probably could have called. Okay. We're out of the hands. Really want that. Really wanted the 2 of clubs. On the river? Maybe not. With the jack. How on the river? Alright, ace 2's folding. Got queens. Set of 8s. Lucky we didn't hit our 2. Multi-way pot probably shouldn't call that. Hits his range, so I got the 3-bet that one. And remember, he's going to have maybe Flop if he calls. The turn he's not folding because he's got extra equity. So that's a spot where we save money. Alright, we've hit 7. Backdoor flush. You've got an open ender, but there's a flush out there. Yeah, I think we could flip that one. I couldn't really c-bet that one because I couldn't even value bet that one. Alright, nice little steal. Hit our range, by the way. Okay, top pair, but multi-way pot. Probably won't even get any thin value here. Maybe for the jack. This is risky though. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we value bet ourselves. So multi-way pot, we can't really do that. Can't be doing that. Because he's probably not good enough to do that. And we've just given him a bit extra money. Like, he should be doing that value bet, not us. And some people won't find that. Well, most people probably won't find it because they're scared of the jack. And it's only just recent times that we're finding that spot now. Alright, sixes. Alright, very cheap. Gonna continue. Okay, nice. Those little pots do add up. Alright, need a king. Actually hits our range, got it better. Try and win the pot right there and then. Unfortunately, he calls. Actually, 35%er. Plays a bit of hands. Probably not the right guy to c-bet against. Also, he might have a flush draw. Might have a lot of stuff. We'll find out. Okay, it's jack. We got him. Sometimes betting there for value, not just a bluff. Because sometimes it's hard for your opponents to have anything. I'm going to call just because there was a lot of... if a 5 come out, he could have easily paid us off. We were deep stacked as well. But now it's an easy fold. Could be also trying to bluff us. He could be upset about the last hand as well. Just check behind. We had a flush draw. We don't need to protect our hand. Easy fold is a straight there and a flush. And 20 billion hands between an ace high and them. 3's check behind. Ha, hit 7. Oh, actually, we probably should have bet there because it hits our range. Alright, we fell asleep there. We should have probably bet. Should have bet turn and river. Alright, tricky spot. It's probably a simple fold. Small bet though. Checks into us, we could probably bluff this. It's a low board. We're just gonna try, but Jack 10's gone. Alright, so we wasted money there. Should have been just a multi-way pot. We wasted money in that spot. Grr. Yeah. Ace king. This guy. Alright. Unfortunate. Alright, hopefully Jack's coming out. Come good. Guess it's short stack. We probably lost here. Ah, maybe not. It's one of those times where you just hold on to dear life. Tens. Ace queen suited sounds pretty good. It looks good. Alright, we're either way ahead or way behind. Alright, I got a bet here. Check behind here. 10's good. Okay, calls. Got him. Alright, ace king got there. Nice. Nice hand. So as you can see, like, it doesn't take long for the tables to fire up again, and it's just that in between of waiting to get there. Just gonna get stacks in. Gets it on the river. Have to call. Yeah, I have to call because he can't be calling with an ace the whole way unless he's got like ace 9. I mean, sometimes they're gonna have it. Most times they're not. And it's gonna be desperate for you to fold. Or, you know, he might actually think his jacks were good. Unfortunate we missed the flush. You're only gonna hit the flush, what, 30% of the time on the flop. We do have ace high. So he still could have the best hand, but can't really find a value. Just in case he's got a pocket pair. Would have been a sick value bet though. And if he called. Okay, hits his range. We're not 3-betting here. No, not c-betting here. Just need to remind myself, how much do we want this? We're going to lose it by c-betting. By c-betting. Yeah, he's got jack, he's got 9-7, we've got fuck all. And they're never folding. So when you do a c-bet, they're calling. And that's just a waste. So the other hand where we threw in money in the ace-king, we had a lot of equity, but there is fold equity sometimes as well. Given that, sometimes we'll have aces and kings in that spot. Alright, dangerous board, just gotta check it. Now we have a straight. Now we look under-repped. We look very under-repped here. Alright, he could have a full house, but let's snap it off. Alright, so he's just pretty much doing the same thing we were, but anyway. Alright, gonna call threes. 10-9. It's like the halfway cards to shit to... Well, I probably could have check raised that flop. Did that earlier and it worked. No. Could have called. It's a shame. I know there was a flush there as well, so if he didn't have the flush, he probably wasn't putting much in. Okay, hits our range. If he had a good king, he'd probably 3-bet us. Check behind, so got an open ender. There is a flush though. We're going to throw a bet in, because it actually does hit our range. And also, if he calls and we hit a straight, we could probably do a bigger bet. Knowing that he didn't check raise us, so he didn't hit his flush. Alright, so just out of position hand, so no backdoors, nothing here. Checks again, but maybe it's trying to get a bluff out of us, maybe not. Sometimes they just have a weak hand. Alright, fold ace-9 out of position. 10-9. Alright, ace-queen. We will call that. Yeah, it's fine to fold that one. It's a good hand to set a flop, and if he had an ace, maybe he's got kings, queens, jacks, but also the flush has come out. You still got to play it very carefully because you're out of position. Okay, hits out of range with the queen, we've got to bet it. Alright, so successful c-bet there. You should only be c-betting 60, I think it's 60% of the time. Not 100% of the time like I was, pretty much. I know Jack 10 there was a bit of a tight lay down. Just really making sure we call when we have when we're priced in as well. Deeper stacks are cool. Do have a gut shot. Hits our range, but also got a gut shot as well. Check or bet. I'm going to check behind and get a free card. Now we've got an open ender. Alright, going to call. If we hit a 10, loving it. Got it on the river. Just got to check here. Or do we go for some value? I'm gonna check behind because it's a pretty dangerous board. I was gonna do a small bet, try and get the jack to call though, but I had a feeling maybe he played the he played a better ace. Just being careful. All right, this guy. I'll bet this. You probably shovel in. It's queens. Oh, it's king. Wow. Second pair. Alright. Gut shot. Finishing the session. Ace on the river. Did you get a shovel in? Nice, got some value on the river. Makes up for the king's hand. Anyway, should have shoved all in. Let's have a look what we got. Alright, 127. The king's hand killed us. Would have been 130s. Anyway, still impressive. One cbet though, probably could have got away with. But other than that, you know, minor value thin bet. Anyway, we did really well. Still a little bit backwards though, I think it was. Yeah, down $3, but that's with the king's hand. What are you gonna do? Anyway, guys, catch you later.